Hey, welcome back here to Wood Sports Gaming. We continue our Iowa Saints franchise. The Saints 11 and 10 look to wrap the series up here with the Baltimore Orioles, who are 14 and 6. Like I said, they got this one last game here, and then they're going to be going to Tampa for a 4-game set against the Rays. So make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you've not done so. Grab some popcorn, grab your soda, sit back, and enjoy the ball game. And don't forget, we do not own the content to the game. They belong to MLB and San Diego Studios. We're only using for entertainment purposes.
Sunday
Again, enjoy the
afternoon
game
baseball
right here
from
on
Baltimore. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the Saints and the Baltimore Orioles. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Number 38 gets the ball for the Orioles in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. It seems like the more trouble he gets in, the better he pitches. Really tough to hit with runners in scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why his team loves when he's out on the mound. He doesn't give up very many crooked numbers.
So now into the box is Tyler Pee-wee. He will lead this one off today. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Great afternoon for baseball here. 71 degrees the temperature at first pitch. The 1-2.
I know a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
The 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone on strikes to start the afternoon.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
At the plate, Gunnar Henderson. There's strike 2 on a fastball right down the middle.
He must know something we don't know. That was a center cut heater with count leverage in a big spot. I don't understand why he's taking.
Just underway in Baltimore. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Into the box now, David Woods. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses. It's a 2-out.
Anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him, good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Stepping up is Shane Woods. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a blooper down the right field line. And McNeil will put it away to retire the side. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. The Orioles due up in the first, no score. Kyle Arnold, the lefty from the Hawkeye State, gets the nod to pitch in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this has been a really strange year for this guy. He's pitched much better at home than he has on the road. He struggled on the road almost the entire season up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn that around in this one here.
So now here is Jeff McNeil. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the 1-1 pitch. Back up the middle. And that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single.
There's a hard-hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Stepping in now, number 11. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Dan Dero, as we take a look at our visiting club as they take the field in this scoreless ball game. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shot.
Meanwhile now, this is a fair ball down the line in left, and that ought to be good for extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Well, you can see why these fans are so excited about this rookie.
Yeah, Matt, just a nice piece of hitting by this youngster. Not only does it look like he's going to be a solid contributor, it looks like he may be an impact player at the big league level for years to come if he can continue to learn and develop. He looks good to me.
To the plate now, Nick Kurtz. That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. Has a look, now the pitch. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
McNeil, the runner at third. Westberg at second with 1 away. Two and one. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
The 3-1. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone. So he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
Adley Rutschman digging in now. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Hit back toward the mound. And that's through into center field. Base hit. 1 run scores. And he's safe.
Hey, one of the things you want to do, Dero, is strike early, and they've done just that with a big hit driving in two.
Yeah, Dan, great to grab an early lead right there, especially when you can throw up a crooked number for your pitcher.
So now to the plate, Tyler O'Neill. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make or break moment in
Fouled away. Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes pitching is about damage control, so if he can strand these guys out there, that would be pretty huge.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Batting seven.
Up next, Heston Kjerstad. And the Orioles looking for more here in this game's opening frame. 2 down, runners at first and second. And this one's in the dirt. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals.
That's a ball.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Ripped down the first base line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. Popped him up. Moore is there for it, and that's the third out. So 2 runs on 3. O's lead this thing 2-0. All set for the start of the inning, and next the dangerous power threat, Matt Country Boy.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
The 1-1 is taken for strike 2.
They teach pitchers to keep the ball down, but if you can locate upstairs like that, it really gives you the ability to mess with the eye level of the batter.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there, a little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
In now, Ryan Mountcastle. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. 8th home run on the season for him. As they cut the lead in half, it's 2-1 now.
That one definitely seems worth taking a look at with show track. It wasn't a particular, did pretty well. 110 miles an hour off the bat, and it got out of here in a hurry.
At the plate, number 65. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. 1 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Fastball well outside. Two and two count. Here it comes. High in the air down the right field line. O'Neill waits on it. Two gone.
Edward.
Next up is Danny Edwards. He went deep in the contest last night. 2 out, nobody on. Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. And what an effort on the running play. But not before they answer back here with a solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. Baltimore's out in front, 2-1. And that'll bring forth Luis Urias. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Fouled off. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Into the box now. Wilson. 1-2 now.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Here comes the 1-2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
Stepping in now, Jeff McNeil. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and the inning will continue.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-roll, then you give up a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB. No chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job. Maybe a little 2-out lightning start.
Standing in now, number 11. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And he fouls this one off. Another full count pitch home. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pee Wee gets there for the catch, and they lead it 2-1. And now here is Kalen Moore, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow. Now the 2-1 pitch is strike two, swinging. Fastball is outside. It's full now, 3-2.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
Bouncer to the left side. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The center fielder, number 7, Tyler Pee Wee.
Next to hit, Tyler Pee Wee, 0 for 1 here in the early going. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
The 2-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 on. Next up, Gunnar Henderson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's 1-2.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Three and 2 now.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all in the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
Hit back toward the mound. He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired.
Welcome back. The Orioles are set to hit here in the 3rd inning, and hit is something they've done very well this season. Coming into the day, they are up near the top of the league in home run production, so it's certainly safe to say they're a fun bunch to watch swing the bats. When asked about their success with the long ball, one player told me, "Yeah, home runs are fun and they can change a whole game. So when we get a pitch we can do damage on, you better believe we're looking to launch." Matt, back to you.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Ready to go, Nick Kurtz. The 1-1. Slapped hard the opposite way, but quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's 1 gone.
The designated hitter, Pete Alonso.
So 1 out and nobody aboard, and up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. The 2-1 home.
Nope, outside.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Now batting, catcher, Adley.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Adley Rutschman, as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here.
Hey, this guy handles lefties pretty well as that above 300 batting average to test. He swings it really good from the right side.
Alonso runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. fouled away. A payoff pitch one more time. High in the air down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Lined hard to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
The right fielder, number 9, Tyler O'Neill.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and into bat next will be Tyler O'Neill. There's a ball low. He misses with a changeup. Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
This is why you pay the price of admission right here. Power on power. My money's on the pitcher.
He's set. Here's the 2-2.
Got a full count.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Another full count pitch home. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Orioles leave 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. All set for the start of the 4th, and standing in as the rookie third baseman, David Woods. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Not much you can do with that.
And it's fouled away. Now another 1-2. Ran it in on him as this is bounced towards short. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The first baseman, number
And so
44.
after getting the ground ball with the fastball on that last pitch, that'll segue perfectly to our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And boy, which of those 2 numbers leap out at you there? How about the 100? My goodness. At the plate now is Shane Woods. He flew out in his last AB. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Fouled off. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Rutschman gathers, and the throw is made to record the 2nd out of the inning. Ready now is Matt Country Boy. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but seen a lot of pitches already. Is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And up next is Heston Kjerstad. And this will be fouled away. Another payoff pitch. And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
At the plate now, Luis Urias. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, number 37.
Digging in next, Wilson. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
He's under it, and that ends the inning. At 2-1. So stepping in is Ryan Mountcastle. Just off the end of the bat, it's a foul ball, and he'll stick around. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 2-2 one more time.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Pitch popped up. Kurtz has a play. Makes the play, one away.
Now batting, number 65.
Jeffrey Springs, a southpaw standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Number 59.
In fifth inning, 2-1 our score. This is on the ground over to first. Reined in. And there are 2 away now. Next, here is Danny Edwards. The 1-1 home. Count is 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
On the eighth pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. The 1-2.
Nope.
Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Had him off balance a bit as this is skied into short left center. Edwards comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number one.
Up next for the Orioles, the third baseman, Jordan.
And now number 11, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. This is popped up. Woods is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Striding in is Nick Kurtz. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Now the 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They lead it 2-1. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Kalen Moore. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 2-2. And this one will be out of play off to the left.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
The 2-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
In now, Tyler Pee-wee. Tried to get that one airborne, but it's 1-2.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that.
Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. This is foul right side. The next 1-2 pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Into the box, Gunnar Henderson. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Todd Hines enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and stepping in the long ball threat, Pete Alonso. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pee Wee is there, and he has it for the first out.
Rutschman.
Next, it'll be Adley Rutschman. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted down the line in left. Edwards is there, and he has it for the out.
The right fielder, number 9, Tyler O'Neill.
Ready now for Baltimore. Tyler O'Neill 0 for 2 for him to this point. Just a tick behind for a strike. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Here comes the 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Hit on the ground to short. He's right there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Orioles, as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Number 60 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 60.
Seventh inning ready to roll, and set to go as the third baseman, David Woods. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
The 2-2 will not catch the zone, ball 3.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Got him. The slurve that time, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Wood.
To the plate now, Shane Woods, and he fouls this one off. We're in the 7th inning now, the pitcher's duel, 2-1 our score. This one is launched. Look at this.
this game is tied. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 3 here in the early going as we are all knotted up at 2.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
So now to the plate, Matt Country Boy. 2-2 the count. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
You know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
Standing in now, Ryan Mountcastle. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. And that's upstairs, running down to 3-1.
That your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch
65.
was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, number 65. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. The 1-1.
Ball, that pitch is out.
And there he goes towards second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Trying to move into scoring position with 2 away, but not to be as we get another look. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this.
Ladies and gentlemen,
number 39
attention,
enters
please.
from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 39.
Last half of the 7th here, and coming forward the rookie outfielder Heston Kjerstad. Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
Now batting, not short.
Now it'll be Luis Urias. 3rd trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. 3-2 pitch. Fly ball right down the line in left. Edwards is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
The batter, number 37.
Next to hit is Wilson. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at-bat here.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed. A full count now.
He's going to have to set his sights a little lower right there. That pitch was able to get by him. His swing was just a little under that one.
3-2 pitch. Into center field, line drive, base hit. So on a full count pitch, he's able to get on base and keep the inning going.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. You thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball up.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought to himself, here comes the off-speed.
At the plate now, Jeff McNeil. Swinging a looper to left. Edwards is that makes the catch in the side now, and we are tied 2-2. Luis Severino has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. So now to the plate, number 65. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. The 1-1.
Nope. Down to 2-1.
Now a swing and a deep drive to right. Into the flag court and gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. As they've taken the lead, it's now 3-2.
That one definitely seems worth taking a look at with Show Track. It wasn't a particularly deep home run, but as you can see, he connected pretty well. 110 miles an hour off the bat, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Into the box now, Danny Edwards. A ball and 2 strikes.
And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Two pitch is fouled away. No outs, nobody on. Lofted in the air out toward right center. O'Neill waits on it. 1 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Kalen Moore.
So next to hit is Kalen Moore. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that, because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Tyler Pee-wee struck out in his last trip to the plate. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Now a ball lined hard toward right center. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out.
The batter, number 2, short.
Next, it'll be Gunnar Henderson. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Moore, the runner at first with 2 gone. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
And this is the right move here. With first base open, take the bat out of this guy's hands every single time.
Cano answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Shane Woods will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Here's the 1-2. Fouled away. Number 11. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
He'll try again. 1-2. Hit sharply on the ground. He's got it. Throw on to first, and 1 third baseman grounds out to the other. 1 away.
And that was a no doubles defense in action right there, and it paid off big time. That ball was scorched, but the third baseman was guarding the line more than usual to prevent an extra base hit, and it ended up being pretty much right at him. That's good stuff.
In now, Nick Kurtz. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Striding forward now is the DH, Pete Alonso. Couple of walks for him thus far. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. 2-2.
You know, it's funny.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Bases are loaded here. 2 down. And it's fouled away. Ready with the 1-2.
Well, this is just one of those grinder at bats right here. He worked the count even to 2-2, and he's made him throw a lot of pitches.
And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. Cole Sands is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Clocked at 3-8 if you can picture that in your head. Tough pitch to lay off of.
The 2-2.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
The 2-2 one more time.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Fouled off. The next 3-2. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Now batting, catcher, Broadway.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And next up, the switch-hitting former number 1 overall pick, Adley Rutschman. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for the Orioles. Still a 3-2 ball game. Hobie Milner enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring in the first-year catcher, Matt Countryboy. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Looked like the fastball. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. The 2-2. Hit in the air down the left field line. And it's a foul ball. Now another 2-2. And another foul ball. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Ryan Mountcastle will stride in one more time as we flash you back to earlier. This was a big blow right here as he leaves the yard with plenty to spare. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Number 65 will stand in yet again, and he, of course, has had one of the big blows in the contest so far. This was back in the 8th as this solo shot proved to be a very important run in this ball game. Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Edwards.
To the plate now, Danny Edwards. A little bit outside. 2-1. Hoping to discourage a steal attempt with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
And the runner back easily. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering, and he fouls this one off. Ready with the 2-2.
3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. Aaron Ashby is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th. Now to the plate, Tyler O'Neill. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
1-2.
And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely
Now
lost at the
batting,
plate,
left fielder.
flailing all over the place.
Left
Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series.
Contact.
They've really got him figured out.
At the plate, Heston Kjerstad. Hit back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
The batter, the shortstop.
And stepping in, Luis Urias. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the 2nd time today, he
First base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Baltimore down to their final strike. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Hey, this was a pretty tightly played game. Got a little bit of everything in this one. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching, and defense in certain spots. This one was a fun one to watch.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Saints came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Number 39 claims the win out of the pen, his first. Aaron Ashby wraps it up for the save, his 2nd. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Orioles, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 45 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.